Hi, this is Jay with Pryor Coaching. Thanks for joining me. I had already planned to talk about forgiveness this week. I've been reading Edwene Gaines' book, The Four Spiritual Laws of Prosperity, which I highly recommend. And in that book, Edwene speaks about practicing forgiveness. And it's something that I did a video on in this past year because I myself had discovered that for me, practicing forgiveness, and literally every single day, being able to forgive myself constantly and forgive others constantly is one of the ways that I practice. It's a practice that I have that keeps me peaceful and keep me moving forward the way I want to live my life. And then the passing of Nelson Mandela yesterday just gave me more impetus to talk about forgiveness. Nelson Mandela is a huge role model for forgiveness. I mean, this man was in prison for 27 years. 27 years. And yet, he never let himself get resentful. He just kept practicing forgiveness and kept coming from a place of love. Wow. I mean, what a role model for forgiveness. So, as we're heading into this holiday season in particular, it's a time when forgiveness is such a great thing to have in our hearts right now. There's time when you're going to be with your family coming up and all this stuff going on with the commercialization of Christmas. And I just encourage you to keep focused on forgiveness for everyone around you and especially for yourself. The practice that I have, what I do is every time I have a thought that brings up any resistance, so any worry, any fear, any frustration, anger, and something from my past. For example, I'll think about something stupid I did in high school and I'll be embarrassed that I could be embarrassed about. And I just forgive myself in that moment. And I practice forgiving anyone around me that I may feel any kind of inkling of resentment towards. Nelson Mandela, often said that resentment is like drinking poison and waiting for other people to die. And he knew that it only poisoned when you have resentment, it only poisons you. It doesn't hurt the other person. And he united an entire nation because he was able to come from a place of forgiveness. That tells you how powerful it is. So this week in particular, I want to put you on the hook to practice forgiveness. Make it a daily conscious practice to any time you have a thought that doesn't resonate as good, then forgive yourself or others or whatever it takes to move beyond that. That's all. Have a good day. Thanks for joining me.